Hey, Len, it's Masters Week. You think you could wear your RotoWire shirt? Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, Mr. Big Vice President Man. I'll do that. It's like my mother picking out my clothes. But
the 2022 Masters is here. I'm Alan Seslowsky. He's Len Hochberg. Len, set the stage for us. The 2022 Masters. What do we need to know?
if this wasn't the biggest tournament of the year already, I mean, just heads exploding in the golf world. Tiger Woods has been on the scene. We have not seen Tiger Woods play since the 2020 Masters 17 months ago in November 2020. He had that horrible car accident soon afterward. He's been trying to rehab. He's been on the course all week. The indications are that he will play this tournament. Hideki Matsuyama, the defending champion, he comes in injured with a neck injury. We don't know how he's going to be. We have a new number one in the world in Scottie Scheffler. He's never been great at the Masters. Jon Rahm dethroned as number one, looking for his first Masters. There is just so many storylines this week. Rory McIlroy looking for the career Grand Slam. We haven't even talked about azaleas and pimento cheese sandwiches and the patrons and all of that. It is just wild going on in Augusta, Georgia.
All right, let's talk about Tiger Woods first. You have him ranked 50th in your Masters rankings, which are linked in the video description below. Anyone can check out your full article and your full set of rankings. Why is he 50th? Does he not even have a shot?
Yeah, I don't think he has a shot. 50 make the cut. 50 and ties make the cut. I think Tiger is good enough to make the cut. Interestingly, with the severe injury to his right foot and right ankle and right leg, the question isn't whether Tiger Woods can hit quality golf shots. Augusta National might be the hardest walk in golf with hills and undulations and stuff, plus all the pressure that's built into your psyche along the way. It's walking 72 holes over 4 days is really what's going to be the toughest part. And we don't know what's going to happen come Saturday, come Sunday. We're supposed to get some weather during the week. I think he can make the cut because he is just better than a lot of guys at this course who will crumble under the pressure. But I really don't think he can contend. And he's $8,500 at DraftKings. And with all the betting markets, you do pay a Tiger premium just because he's Tiger.
Getting to the top of your rankings, you like Cameron Smith to take it all.
Cameron Smith was my preseason pick to win the Masters. That was before he won the Tournament of Champions in January, before he won the Players' Championship last month. I'm a little concerned because it's hard to win that much and that often, and especially the Players and the Masters back-to-back. It would just be an incredible feat. He's up to number 6 in the world, but as you mentioned, he has played this tournament very well over the years. You really need to have an elite short game, your wedge, your putter, to really contend at this course. And his short game right now is the best in all of golf. He's a lot longer than people think, sneaky long.
Staying with your favorites tier, Len, I like that you still have Collin Morikawa in the top 10. You have him ranked 10th, just above the contender slot. Does he have a shot?
Yeah, I mean, he's a top 5 golfer in the world. He's won 2 majors. He's still only like 14 years old. I'm joking. He just hasn't shown too much at this course, and it is a tough course for him because, again, you do need superior play around the greens. But he is so good off the tee and with his long irons that to dismiss him would be foolish.
Okay, let's go down to your contenders tier. This is your second tier of players. They are ranked 11 through 25.
Well, it starts out with Viktor Hovland at 11 and Cantlay at 12 and Zalatoris at 13, Sam Burns 14. I don't know how much value you're going to get there. I really think you can start to get value at number 16 with Shane Lowry. He's had a great season so far. He hasn't won a tournament anywhere in the world since the 2019 Open Championship. But for a big burly Irishman, he has very soft hands, and that's what you need around the greens at Augusta National. It's really very tricky. So I do like him at 19, and going down, Justin Rose at 18, the veteran. We don't know how much more he has left in him. I think you're going to get good odds on him. Maybe you can get a good play on a top 10 for Justin Rose there. He was 7th here a year ago.
In your third tier, which you call making the cut, I'm not used to seeing Bryson DeChambeau this low. You have him ranked as your number 26 golfer.
Yeah, Bryson DeChambeau coming back from an injury. He's played a couple of tournaments. He was out for 2 months. He has not looked good coming back. He also has not looked good at the Masters ever. There are just too many things add up here to, pump the brakes on Bryson. We still need to see more of him. He was spraying his ball all over the place in his 2 outings. He missed the cut at the Valspar last week. I think just making the cut this week would be an accomplishment for DeChambeau.
I want to get back up to your top 5. I was looking at Jordan Spieth and Brooks Koepka. Tell me about those two guys and why aren't they ranked a little bit higher? I mean, top 5 is good, but why aren't they number 1 or number 2 in your rankings?
Look, Spieth plays well here all the time. He's won here. He was in the mix a year ago. He's been in the mix a number of times. He's not playing very well right now. He has only 1 top 10 in all of 2022. That came back in January at the Farmers. But look, he's Jordan Spieth, and this is the Masters, and to sleep on him would be foolish. Brooks Koepka, it's a major. He also has not been playing great this year. He missed the cut last year at the Masters, but then he went 2, 4, and 6 in the next 3 majors. We just know the narrative with Koepka. Anytime there's a major, he comes to play. It's a very scary proposition to dismiss Brooks Koepka and then have him do well, and you go, oh my gosh, it was a major. It was Brooks Koepka.
One of the viewers' favorite things, Len, is when you talk about the course itself. What's specific to this course that makes it different than all of the others?
It's really very interesting. The fairways are very wide. There are not a lot of bunkers. It doesn't look that it would be an especially difficult golf course other than the length. But there are just strategic things all over the place: trees, angles, water, creeks, lakes. It's just a masterful, presentation by Bobby Jones back in the 1930s to come up with this. It's just almost the perfect golf course. It's certainly on the Mount Rushmore of golf courses. There's so much history steeped in the tournament, and there is so much pressure there. And no matter what you build anywhere else, you can't just manufacture all those intangibles at Augusta National.
If you want to take one long shot, Len, I like to put down a little money and win a lot. Give me one live underdog that I could just make a pizza bet on.
Siwoo Kim is in my rankings. He is 7,100 on DraftKings. He was 100-1 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. He is back in the top 50 in the world. He has finished top 25 3 times in 5 years in his Masters career. There's an outside chance for a top 10. I think you could certainly make a case to make a bet on Siwoo Kim for top 20 action and go from there.
Get all of RotoWire's fantasy premium golf content for free right now for 10 days. Just go to rotowire.com/try. And to see Len's golf rankings article, you can click the link in the video description below.
But yeah, so here it is, RotoWire. Woo.